Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura, and as you can see we are doing European Town Saturday. Yes, why not, right? And I'm using number 472. I guess we'll just start right down in here. So what's everybody up to? Y'all having a good weekend? I hope you're having a good weekend. It's very nice out there. We got some white puffy clouds. I don't know that it will or won't rain, but beautiful blue sky today and a needle right there for me to jab it into my finger. Ouch. Okay, we'll put that way over there so I don't get it jammed in my hand. Well, yesterday was a bit busy, I'm telling you. I did laundry and went to the grocery store, and then I made homemade chicken noodle soup. And no, I didn't make those noodles from scratch, ladies. No, those days are gone. Yeah, no, me and Grandma's noodles work just fine. Now I'm working on this part that I avoided on the other side, so to speak. But I can actually see these symbols. There's a star right there and right there. So we're just gonna try to tackle this corner. You know, you can only avert things so long and put it off and put it off. Yeah, so after I got done with all that, I was a bit tired. So I laid down and I only slept for 45 minutes. I was like, are you kidding me? I went outside and I sat outside for a bit, and it was kind of warm because the sun was shining on my legs. It got up to about 85 degrees yesterday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But I actually have a little blossom on my tomato plant. I'm so excited. I feel like such a proud mama. Yeah, I haven't killed it yet. Oh, geez, what's it been, a week? Yeah. No. And I think I've got a couple of, what do you call them? Blossoms coming on my pepper plants. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm still remembering, or not, remembering to water them. So, yay. Fun times for all. And then, later on, I stitched for probably 3-4 hours, maybe, on that colorful tiger I started yesterday. Yeah, I just couldn't put it down. In fact, I really didn't want to put it down and go to bed, but I did. And I finally fell asleep about 2:30. Yeah. Just not tired, wanting to do other things, and yeah, I just didn't want to get it all out. I'm using that, it's like a yarn bag. We'll call it a yarn bag. You know, the long skinny one, it's kind of squared on each end, but it's the longer one. And I put, you know, a pair of scissors and my thimble and, let's see, my phone and all the thread and the canvas into it, and then I can just pick it up and go and sit out on the porch, or I could take it with me as far as that goes. I mean, to go anywhere, but it's all primed and ready to go. So, and that way, if I have to run inside to go to the bathroom or get more coffee or get something else to drink, then if one of the birds has an accident out there, they don't do it on my canvas. So I just shove the canvas into that bag, and, you know, it keeps it safe. Now, I haven't had that happen, anything do anything to my canvas while I was in the house for any reason. Oh, geez Louise. Yeah. But it's nice out there today. I won't talk about it much because yesterday it was breezy, but it was nice. You know, I mean, it took the heat away, and I mean, so to speak. So, yeah, it was just really nice. Now this side, there's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not individual, but 5 extra symbols that aren't this X that I'm working on. Let me bring you in just a bit. So this side is a little bit easier than that other side. I swear every third one was something else, and I couldn't even decipher what it was. I suppose if I just take a needle and thread and just do 1 stitch at a time and study each square, that I'll get that little edge done over there. But yeah, we're putting it on the back burner. It's at the other end now, so. But yeah, so I had a lot of stitching time yesterday. Of course, I stitched in between, you know, when I was cooking stuff, and because I had to do the chicken from scratch, and the noodles I had to cook, and oh yeah, it was peachy keen, let me tell you. I watched, I think it was Desert Owl Crafting. She got one of those silk kits. Oh man, it's making me want to pull out that bird and try again. Because, you know, she had some really good pointers for using that. It's not silk. It's a polyester or rayon or whatever it's made out of. It is far removed from silk. So, I may go looking for it. I think I know where it's at. Because I have, well, the yin and yang was supposed to be silk, but I converted it to, what do you call it, DMC, and just went on. But I have a bird picture. I don't know if you remember, it's kind of got a teal background, and it's a bird on a branch with the plum blossoms, or it's called Birds and Blossoms or something like that. And there was 3 of them that I got. Well, not 3, but there is 3 in that series. And pull that out just a bit. But one of them I got as a silk kit. So I don't know. I just truly do not think I have the patience. And like she said, that thread is very slippery, and if you've got any loose skin on your hands, or your hands are rough for any reason, it just snags it just quicker than quick. So I don't know. It'll be a deal. But I doubt that I'll change my mind, but you know, I don't know. To get any others, not so much. Now, I did see there's a lady on YouTube, and I don't know her name. She is from Vietnam. And I think it's Handcrafted Embroidery is the name of her thing. But if you look her up, she uses that kind of silk, but she does like long stitch embroidery, or, you know, she'll make some of the embroidery stitches and stuff with it, and she does just fine. But she's stretching it out. She's not trying to make a single X. And I don't know that that was or wasn't, you know, what that thread was originally designed for. I got nothing. If you got any information on that, throw that in the comment section below. But yeah, I lost all patience with the whole thing. It just, by the time I got the needle into the canvas to make a loop like that and then go down, it was poofed up again, so I'd have to taunt it, make it taunt, and then stitch, and then taunt some more, and, you know, go on. It just took forever. It was like I was fighting it the whole way. So, yeah, I went back immediately to DMC. And my sulky thread does not do that at all. So, I don't know. I got nothing. So we'll see. That's kind of a maybe in the background there somewhere. But I'm gonna try to get back out today and sit on the porch, because there's just too many people in town on the weekend. So it's just horrible to want to even go anywhere or anything, you know. People are milling everywhere, so it wouldn't make for a very calm stitch with me at all. Get rid of that thread. Another one of those thick canvases. Everything is just okay. Pin cushion. So I have no idea what I'll be working on. I haven't made up my mind about that 14 count. I really like it, but yeah, I tried it with 2 threads half stitch. I tried it with 3 threads half stitch, and it just nope. The thread is not thick enough to do 2. And 3 just looked totally weird, so I did a little test square, if you will. So, I don't know. I really like the picture, so we'll see what I come up with. Where do you get there? Watched a little floss tube yesterday, a little YouTube. God. Dang it. This material is so stiff. It just drives me batty. I get it in the wrong place. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just going for broke. We're gonna go right over here and start over. If I was sitting on the couch, I would turn the thing upside down to stitch. But since I'm right here, there's no way to do that on my desk. Too much stuff here and there. It doesn't sit real well. And this has got a heavy end on it, you know, because it's all rolled up there. Oh my goodness, the stuff. Just stitch. Feels like you're going through 2 canvases on this thing. I don't know anybody else that got European Town. If you find the material very thick, is it thick on yours, or is it just my kit? I don't know. Comment below, please. I just wondered if they were all thick like that, or if it was just mine. Because mine's kind of an older version, if you will. I don't know. I don't have a date or anything that I can see, you know, as to how old it is. In fact, I haven't seen too many, you know, patterns in these stamped cross stitches that do have a date. And there'd be no way that this would fit in a, what do you call it? A Q-snap. It's just too thick. You'd bust those little snap things that snap down. So, that's why I ask if, you know, maybe the material was thinner on the newer ones, or just whatever. I have no idea when this pattern came out, actually. I'd say within the last, we'll call it 10 years, I'm sure. Kind of a yellow-green color. When I pull it up, it looks more yellow than it does green, but once I get it stitched, it really looks like yellow-green. So anybody got any grand plans for this week? Just asking. The grandest plan I got for this week is work. Work, work, work. 3 days in a row. Yay! It sure beats 5 days in a row, because I really positively don't think I could handle it. Especially in the summertime. I barely handled it when I was working at the pizza place. Holy cow. That was a nightmare. I was about half dead for 2 days, and then I gotta go back and do it again. Yeah, I'm using the wrong scissors. What can I say? They were there. Might as well use those tools if you've got them, right? Yeah. Not. I usually don't use it for embroidery because they're better at cutting plastic bags. But they are nice. They cut paper and plastic very well. Not thick plastic, but plastic. Like the bags that the stuff for reviews comes in, but cut and thread is so not its game. I've had them scissors probably 10 years. Watched a little bit of Grey's Anatomy. I just put it on for noise, basically, because I know exactly what's going on. I've seen the whole thing through about 8 times, so I got everybody's dialogue pretty much down, or what the plot is for this day, you know. I guess we'll go this way. Watching Jill Green, her channel. She got a bunch of kits from, I think it was DIY Digital Art and Fan Sales, maybe? Beautiful, beautiful kits. I love those sunflowers. They were kind of pretty. We used to have, when I lived in Kansas, we'd go out driving around on the dirt roads, and you'd just be driving along, and then all of a sudden there is one great big huge field of sunflowers there. And of course it's all fenced off, you know, but got to take some pictures of those. And all the old barns that are out there on the prairie, so to speak, there in Kansas, because we'd take these dirt roads and we'd be maybe 5 miles from home, tops. But there's old houses, there's old barns that are still standing, you know, they're not beautifully painted and all that stuff, you know, like I know they do in, like, where's it, Ohio, Indiana, that kind of thing. I'm sure they paint some in Illinois as well. I just can't remember where I was at. Maybe even Iowa. But these are just old barns that people aren't living on the property. I don't know if they just work the land and the people live someplace else, because there's no people in the houses. Some houses are in worse disrepair than others, but yeah, it was quite interesting. Of course, we had to wait until dang near winter, because the person I was with, they didn't want to walk around in tall grass in the summer, you know, because of snakes and stuff, because they got cottonmouths and rattlesnakes and everything else. So, you know, dummy me, oh look, it's a house, and I'm gone. It's like, get in the car, we're not doing this today. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'd mark it down so I wouldn't forget that I wanted to go and see this house, but they were not much for traipsing around in high grass with snakes, because I mean, it just never even occurred to me. We don't have snakes like that in Colorado. If we do, they are few and far between, and they must be farther down, because must be too high for them, because I have yet to see a snake here where I'm at. Now my daughter, she said she was going somewhere and there was a snake across the road, and it was right here in town, so I have no idea. I've never seen a snake. Seen plenty deer or elk or rabbits and etc., you know, but snakes, no, not so much. She thought it was weird too, because she had never seen a snake here. I know this lady I used to work with, she had one of those older homes that were one of those craftsman kind of homes, and inside the between the front room and the living room, she had those pocket doors, and she was, you know, going to pull them out and polish them and everything, you know. And she pulled it out, and a copperhead stuck its head out at her. So she had to go get her son to come in, or go get somebody to remove them. Yeah, she had a nest of copperheads in the house, in that pocket door, because I guess it was just nice and dry and cool. Yeah. Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. Fun times. Yeah. Let's converse with nature. Wrong. Not that kind of nature. I think I'll pass. Well, we got that done. And see, there's like there's a couple, about 5 more of that right there. But over in here, there's just a scattered few. So I may just give me another thread and do that part. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today. Whoops. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.